Welcome to Rajendra Tandon videos. We continue with Vidur Niti, the shlokas where Vidur tells the king Dhritarashtra, who is a wise man. The word Vidur means skilled, intelligent, or wise. Vidur, who was the prime minister of Hastinapur, is one of the central characters in Mahabharata. He was the prime minister of the Kuru kingdom and an uncle of the Kauravas and the Pandavas. He was a stepbrother of the king Dhritarashtra, who was a blind king and who could not distinguish between good and evil, right and wrong. In Vidur Niti, Mahatma Vidur, as he was called, makes an effort to open the eyes of the king to various aspects of politics, and human behavior. In the shlokas which I am discussing today, he is talking of who is a person who is called Pandita, a wise man. He says the wise do not aspire for the unattainable. They do not grieve for what is lost. Misfortune does not rattle them. Their equanimity is sublime. Vidur says, we call him a Pandita who makes up his mind before taking up a project. And thereafter, he works relentlessly and does not stop midway. Nishchitya yah prakramate na antarvasati karmana. And mind you, all through this, he exercises total control over his mind. The learned occupy themselves with the most desirable of objectives. They act in pursuit of progress and enrichment of others. They do not act aimlessly. They do not find a fault with those engaged in good deeds. Vidur continues. He says he alone deserves to be called a Pandita who does not feel over elated when praised. Condemnation does not depress him. His mind is like a large whirlpool in the Ganges, always ebullient. Positive thinking is his characteristic. Balanced thinking is his characteristic. Forward thinking is his characteristic. Vidur adds, O king, a Pandita is aware of the reality of life. Tattvagya sarvabhutanam yogagya sarvakarmanam upayagyo manushyanam naraha pandit uchate. He is dexterous in all activity. He can unravel any knot among human beings. A Pandita is learned, he is dexterous. He acts upon dharma. Duty is paramount for him. Says Vidur, we know him as a Pandita who is fluent in speech. Ashu granthasya vakta cha ya sa pandit uchyate. His choice of words is unique. thinks before he speaks. He argues well. He is intellectually brilliant. Pratibhavan. He is Pratibhavan. A Pandit can elucidate the essence of a literary work with felicity. He is just not a person who has read the books. He can explain their inner meaning of the Vedas, of the Upanishads, and of other literature. Vidur talks of literary work, which means even in Mahabharata times, India was producing good literature. We can think of Valmiki Ramayana in this context. We can think of a lot of verses written at that time. Even Mahabharata itself is a literary achievement. And summing up this portion, Vidur says, he alone is entitled to be called a Pandita, whose learning is guided by intellect and whose intellect is molded by his education. And there comes a gem. A Pandita never transgresses the limits of decency. His behavior is immaculate, decent. He is always acting within Maryada. He thinks wisely, he acts wisely. The qualities of a Pandit described by Vidur in the shlokas which I have discussed in the first video and second video of this series are to be read with interest, and we should try to act upon them. In the shlokas which would follow in the next video, Vidur says, who is a fool? If he could talk of a Pandita, he can talk of a foolish man also. We'll take it up next. I thank you for visiting this site and listening to me.